Hello, Mr. Stone here, and today we're going to look at how to use Moodle assignments. So the first thing I needed to do is to go to activelearning.info, activelearning.info. There's no www in front, just activelearning.info. Hit enter, and then there we are. Once you are here, you will need to click the little login button over here. Note, if you are doing this on a smaller size device, such as a smartphone, that might be under like a gray button in the top right. But your login is here. It will take you to another page. Right now I'm going to log in as a student named Anakin, and I will put in all my details there. There we go, log on in. And I've got my courses that are available for me here. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to go to Ogden Algebra 1, and I'm going to take the Trivia Challenge. And this will be something you will take too, to test out how to use this. But let's take a quick look at some of the prompts that were given here before we take this assignment. That's basically what this is. So make sure to check your answers before moving on the assignment. That will be an option for just about every question you get in Moodle assignments. Check and then you can move on. That by checking it, you are telling the system, this is my answer. You can retake the assignment if you do not get 100% on the first try. In this case, up to 10 total attempts. All right, so you can do that, and you should also take notes and keep practicing until you master this with 100%. That's one of the big reasons that we're here, and this is just some math and Chicago trivia in here, but when you are doing your math assignments, it's super important that you write down your work into your notebook so you can see where you make any missteps. Alright, so I'm going to start this assignment. I'm going to click Attempt Quiz Now, and it takes me right into, and it prompts me, I've got 10 attempts. You are about to start a new attempt. Do you wish to proceed? And you know what? Yes, I do. I'm going to bravely go forward and start my attempt. Here we go. Koalas cling to trees mainly, and this clearly is multiple choice. So I get to select one, to stay away from predators, to be cute, for the view, or to keep cool. Well, I think that when koalas cling to trees, I think they're just posing, really. I think they just want the world to see how cute they are. That will be my answer. So I'm not going to hit next. I'm going to hit check. And once I do that, I get some immediate feedback in this case. It tells me that my answer is incorrect. Not only that, it also tells me the correct answer is to keep cool. So I've got some feedback. So if this were a mathy question, I would be able to go back and say, if this was the answer I was supposed to get, I would get a number, and I could figure out where I might have gone wrong. If for some reason that this didn't seem like it worked out right, I can also flag this question, which lets the instructors know that maybe there might be a problem with this question. It can happen from time to time, but we do a pretty good job of making sure that all the questions work well. All right. Also notice that over here I've got 8 boxes. These stand for the 8 questions. This first one is red, which indicates that it is completed and it is incorrect because it is red. If it were correct, it would be green. I'm going to hit next to move on to the next question. And a Greek mathematician, Euclid, is considered by many to be the father of Ryan Gosling. Sure. Okay. No, answer's incorrect. Correct answer is geometry. Okay. Again, I'm going to continue hitting next. I'm just going to kind of keep going through. Ooh, here's a mathy one, but multiple choice. You can skip ahead a little bit by hitting next. Notice how I have not gotten a colored box for number 3 because I basically skipped it. I hit next, and if I hover over it, it tells me not complete. Chicago officially became a city in what year? So this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you will be asked to put in a numerical answer, and it will tell you if it is not, in this case, correct. So I'm going to say, you know what, 1837, that looks right. Or I have the whole interwebs at my disposal here. I could actually look that up, but I will go by 1837. I will check that, and then it's correct. Now if this were not correct, then I could go back and I could see that it would give me the correct answer here. If I'm working a math problem, it would give me the correct answer down here, and then I could verify. Maybe if I try something else, that would get me to the right path there. Okay, so it's here to give you more feedback so you know right away I'm doing this correctly or I'm doing it incorrectly, and that will help you most of the time. Check your notes, always check in with your peers, with your teachers. Learning is collaborative. You're not working alone here in a bubble. So you would go through, you'd keep checking or hitting check, make sure that everything is checked. Right now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you what would happen if you did not do that. I'm just going to go along, I'm going to hit finish attempt. And then my attempt is done. I get a report back about how many that I've done. Or excuse me, it's not done yet. We have to submit. I get a report back that I've got 2 that are incorrect. I've got 1 that's correct. I've got some that are not complete. All of these should be complete before you submit. All right. Right now, just for the sake of time, I'm just going to click submit all and finish. And then once you submit, you will not be able to change your answers for this attempt. Well, actually, most of these, whatever you put in it, you will not be able to change answers anyway. So just click submit all and finish. And then there you go. It tells you that it was submitted, gives you the date, gives you the time, tells you how many marks you got, in this case 1 out of 8, and what your grade would be, 1.25 out of a maximum of 10. So I got about a 12.5% on this assignment. I think I can do better. That's when I would go back to the course, and then I would go back to the assignment. I do have a check mark that tells me that this is done, that I did do a grade for it, but I'm not satisfied. I want a higher grade than this 1.25. So I would reattempt. It calls it a quiz, but it's just an assignment in this case. And I'm going to start the attempt. And then there I go. I'm back to a new, in this case, set of questions that are again about trivia, and I could retake it, basically finish it the same as I did the first time. So that is how this works. I encourage you to work with it, to try it, and then ask any questions that you have. We're going to be using this throughout the year, so it's very important that you feel comfortable with this and that you can do awesome with this, because this is an extremely powerful tool. All right, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a great day.